Hey guys, so to get started, I'm taking the shade Real Gar from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be focusing that color on the inner third of our eye, doing windshield wiper motions and blending out the excess product on the brush since it will be transitioning to other colors like pinks and purples, so we want to make sure it all looks evenly blended. And then to give that inner third some dimension, I'm going in with the shade Red Ochre and deepening up that inner corner of the eye. And then I'm taking this hot pink shade from my Morphe 35B palette, and I'm going to start blending out our outer corner. I'm actually going to bring it all the way to my hairline because we're going to be putting blush in that region later on. I know it's going to feel a little odd, but trust me, it'll all make sense in the end. Then going back into my Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going in with the shade Love Letter to deepen out the crease and also bring it into the outer third as well. And then I also went back in with Real Gar just to really bring out those colors in my inner corner and also making sure those colors stay bright. And then to further deepen out our outer corner, I'm going to take this bright purple shade from the Morphe 35B palette, winging that shadow out and bringing it back into the crease. And I'm also going to be going back and forth with a clean brush to blend all those shades together, making sure they all transition nicely. Then going in with some concealer, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm just going to go ahead and cut my crease. Now the way that I'm cutting my crease is a little differently. I'm actually going a lot higher than my crease, just so it gives us that illusion that we have a much bigger eye and more lid space, if that makes any sense. And then I'm also going to bring that concealer a little more wide than my lash line, if that makes any sense. I hope I'm making sense, but you can kind of tell that I'm obviously going more than my natural cut crease. I'm going a lot higher and making it a lot more rounder, so when we open our eyes, it makes our eyes seem somewhat doll-like. And then I'm also going to prime my eyes with the NYX Glitter Glue. Well, glitter primer, it's not really glitter glue. But then I'm going to place that all over my lid. Now, the thing with these NYX glitters is that they're amazing, but they do have a lot of fallout, so you always want to make sure that you have some sort of glitter primer or glitter glue, because even with the primer and glitter glues, they still manage to fall out a lot. Now, my trick, if you have a glitter all over your face or something, is to use a spoolie and just kind of wipe it off, and it works perfectly. Also, if you have some tape just to kind of stick it out, that also works as well. And then I just went ahead and put on some regular eyeliner on top just to put on some lashes. The lashes that I did use are from a Halloween store, which were terrible. I would definitely not recommend them. That wasn't the look that I was going for, but I mean, it worked. I ended up putting some eyelashes in the bottom, but yeah. And then I'm going to go ahead and smoke out my lower lash line. I'm going to mix in all the pinks that we used, and then I'm going to kind of do an inner corner wing, widening up our eye with a darker purple. I also did put on some lower lashes off camera because I wasn't too sure if I really wanted to do it, but I ended up loving it since my top lashes were a complete fail. I had to give it some sort of pizzazz to it, I guess. I can't believe I just used the word pizzazz. But I just got some old lashes and cut the ends off and put them on the outer corners of my lower lash line, and I loved it. And then I'm going in with my Morphe 9B blush palette, and I'm basically going to put that blush everywhere that we would naturally bronze or contour our face. And yeah, and then I'm just going to deepen it up as I go, taking the much darker pink shades just to give it that more sharp contoured look. And for highlight, I'm going in with my Dirty Little Secrets highlighter in Bellissima. I think that's how you say it. And I'm just going to highlight on the normal places that I would usually highlight, but just go with a very, 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 very heavy hand. And yeah, this highlighter is absolutely beautiful. It's obviously more of a pinkish highlighter. I wouldn't really use it like on a regular day-to-day, but for Halloween makeup and just for detailing, it's absolutely beautiful. And since I couldn't find my nude eyeliner, I just had to get creative and went in with my Maybelline Brow Precise highlighter, and I just used that as eyeliner on my waterline. And then I went back in with the blush palette and decided to put blush all over my neck. No specific reason, I just kind of said, why not? I was initially going to leave it like that and only leave the blood on my nose, but I don't know why, for every 7 deadly sin that I want to be doing, I want to do some sort of detail on the neck for each look. I don't know why, that just came into my head. So for each look, I want to do something cool on the neck. So then I just got this kind of fake skin at a Halloween store, which is absolutely disgusting. It feels gross, it feels so weird. And what I'm going to basically do is just kind of wrap that all around my neck. And yeah, to make sure that it really sticks, even though it sticks on its own, I just got some liquid latex with some makeup wedges, and I just went ahead and put it all over my neck and on top of that fake skin. And what you're going to want to do is let it dry for a couple of minutes just so it becomes tacky. And yeah, if you don't let it get tacky and you just go in with blood or makeup or anything, it's not going to look as nice. So make sure that it dries for at least 2 to 3 minutes, and then you're going to see that it's going to start to crumble up and look really weird. And that's where the good stuff happens. And then once it's fully dry, you see that it looks all weird. It looks like scabs. I'm going to go in with Bitten by Makeup Geek. Just give it that bruised look around my neck. And then I'm going to go in with some fake blood. This is actually a scab blood. I think that's what it's called. And it does look a little weird. It looks like jelly once you first put it on. But when it dries, it looks so real and so disgusting. It looks awesome. I love it. And then this is again where you can get as creative as you want. Put a little bit of blood, put a lot of blood. I decided to have a really heavy hand. I loved the way that it looked. I didn't like the way it felt, but I liked the way it looked. And then for my lips, I of course wanted to go for that messy lip. So I just got some pink eyeshadow, the same ones we've been using, and put that all around my lip. Then in with the shade Mars from Color Grain Liquid Lip and some lip gloss on top. And then to top that off, I just went in with some pink glitter and just put that on my lip. And then to finish off the look, I just put the same blood inside my nose and just let it run. Again, it doesn't feel nice, but it looks really cool. And yeah, guys, that's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you next time for my next 7 Deadly Glam Sins. Bye, guys.